Hello, hope all is well. Back to Manhattan, soon to be the USA. So, I haven't played this save file in a couple of days, not gonna lie. Sometimes there's big gaps in between my recordings on certain things that I do, and this just happens to be one of them. So, I'm just waiting for my manpower, I guess. I decided that this was completed, didn't I? Why can't I? Hold on one second. Do I need to Alt-Tab and then Alt-Tab back in? Yeah, we go. So this is a completed border here, completely. This is Seneca, that's then a completed border along here. Then I'll go around. Again, colonial Canada is not going to be touched by me. If I take one of the provinces, I'll either sell it to someone else or I'll revoke the core if it was possible. Portugal is now fully in the West Indies. They'll have Cuba as their colonial nation soon. So I was looking more into the history behind the American borders, and I've found out that, or I've now had it confirmed that the border of where it says colonial Mexico is because that was the borders up until the mid 19th century. Mexico had all of this, colonial Mexico, and they had colonial California as it's listed as the trade node on here, or sorry, as the region, to about here. Everything up here was British owned. So I might still have a play around with the borders, but I'm now certain in a couple bits. I will, when it gets down to me being in this area, I'll look better into what I will consider Texan, for instance. It might be I take Texas, Colonial Prairie, and Pecos, or and maybe Coahuila, and call that the border. Maybe I go here, but I'm unsure. So that's future. For now, I have so much money out the wazoo. I will continue to build my workshops. I'm nearly finished in admin ideas, which is fantastic. I may have to give it a rest, potentially, if I need to if I need to dev for colonialism, because that's coming up in 6 years. So I'm holding on to the golden era because of no real reason. I think it's because I wanted the juicy good produce modifier later, and I was happy to spend the extra points now. Realistically, unless you're doing a world... Right, so if you're doing a world conquest, you save your golden era for either revolutions or absolutism when you're at a stage to be able to just blob. Everything else, I tend to go Age of Discovery or Reformation for my Golden Ages. If I play Portugal, I wait until I've started exploration ideas and got a colonist. Most other playthroughs, it's beginning of Age of Reformation / end of Age of Discovery. So I might proc that bad boy, like 1505 or something, just before the timing stops for Discovery. Because I know this is an age where I hit all the criteria for certain because I've already done it. Next stage I won't, because Age of Reformation is basically just unifying your lands, Asian trade, and then stuff like converting other nations and converting provinces and getting either full humanist or religious ideas. I'm doing none of that. So the Age of Reformation is not important to me in the slightest. So it's either proc it now or proc it in the Age of Absolutism. And I feel like procking it now in Age of Discovery to have it during the Age of Reformation will be my best call. For me personally. So far, England's nearly united themselves into GB. Not the full Kalmar Union, but they have picked up Landshut extra. Who... alright, I guess they've got a couple extra provinces from their start, but nothing major. So Cleveland's been colonised, which means I can take this province here. Perfect. I don't think I can claim any more of Oklahoma. Yes, I can. I can claim Italy extra. So I'll leave that diplomat there. I also want to claim all of these folks, because when I get them, I can then push all of these provinces here. Again, all of my provinces will receive a seat in Parliament when I have the governing capacity to allow full cause everywhere. So, autonomy change and progress growth. 6 prestige, yeah, that's not worth it. 2 mercantilism, don't care too much. What's the best here? King General tradition, which again, 45 tradition general. So it's probably the stability. Because also for 10 years, manpower, war exhaustion, I think my manpower will be back ready for some wars for nearer the end of that. I can also gain loyalty with a estate for free. Fun expansion bureaucracy is okay, but I think at the end of the day it's the stability. So I can give this, done. I was just clicking buttons until it had succeeded, to be honest. I will undrill so that I can take the crown lands. I am painfully aware that clergy now has 0% loyalty. I don't think I've ever gone down to 0% on an estate. I think this is an actual first for me. I've got very close to it in the past, but never 0. I don't actually need to pay for these trees because every single one of these is an instant stack plate. Because it's a 10 to 1 or better. Obviously in this case it's a 30 to 1, but my point stands. So I'll build up more money to then take levy church tax, and it's not possible to invest papal influence if you have no actual cardinals. Wonder if the Pope's ever going to come and slam a cardinal down over in the Americas. I doubt it. I don't think that they put cardinals anywhere in the... I think it has to be European based, but I could be wrong. I haven't played as the Pope in a while, and nor have I really played with the Papal State in a while. What? Asake moved away from me. Well, that's just rude. So I think I'm actually going to leave my troops somewhere. Let's go Cape Fear, because I'm scared. What I can do, though, is Jarrah is landlocked right now. They cannot migrate, they cannot move. I can claim them to take them after my manpower recovers. So yeah, I'll do the... Burger's loyalty is over 30, is it? Wow. The only one of my ones that's actually loyal. At peace. I need to get this sooner rather than later. What about if I... You know what, actually, I've got an idea. I'll make up for this later. Perfect. Here is a subject of Manhattan. No, they don't want to be a subject of me. They want to be taken by me. So I'm going to come up to here actually to take out half of Wekala, because that opens me up everywhere here. Jarrah's not moving anywhere, so I can wait. Also, I'm going to hold on to these admin points, just for a little. So now I can. What? Oh, that's right. I'm not actually claiming them. I'm claiming Oklahoma. Oops. Okay, I'll take Altahammer's lands. That's right, I decided that because Altahammer's so big, I can annex that and get myself into Florida. Oops. I'll wait for 25... I'll wait for 25 Spy Network to get that second claim. So Burgers will next lose influence in 1500. No, 1497. So compensated losses will go away. Then I think I still need to wait for that 1500 Diet summoned, because I don't think that's enough to bring me under 100. Yeah, I'll wait a little. My corruption's going down as well, so... Let's... No, dot build spy network. Let's declare... Coeta. No. But it's Kusa, who I also wouldn't be able to annex. Chiha. Abika. Atachi. Quiz. Kashta. Kaski. And Coeta. What was if I co-belligerent Coeta? No. Let's just do this. This looks heavily one-sided, but it's really not. So that means I can also take Chiaha and then colonize up here. Which then opens up more of the open space for me. So with all of this, what percent is Altahama? Altahama's 48%. All of these are in the Tribal Federation, so I could in theory take every single one of these for full belligerent. So I can take Chiaha, because that borders me. I could then focus on Kaweta, take all of that, then take all of this, then take all of this, and take that, and then take Altahama. And while it's going on, I would be annexing each one as I go. Let's ask for contribution and levy church taxes. And let's get some extra buildings going. Again, I don't want Tech 8. I mean, I want Tech 8, but I don't want Tech 8. If you know what I mean. Like, I want Tech 8 soon, because of that extra Gov cap. But at the same time, I want to get the admin tech cost beforehand. And before all of that, I want to dev colonialism. Again, not in New York. New York will get bigger by me pillaging capitals of European nations later. Does Chiaha actually have any troops? Yeah, he does. Where? I don't know. However, as I discovered last time, the separatists from these nations shouldn't stay around. I think there was something weird there. I also don't need Tech 9. But I do have a lot of dip, which means once again, I can take my decent goods, bump them up. The bird mana can increase over the next 4 years. I have plenty of time. Let's go either fort defense or reinforced speed. I think fort defense. In case they want to come and siege me down, it gives me a couple extra days to move. I don't think they're gonna do anything. I think they're just gonna hover cautiously because I am 5 techs ahead of them. I have a 30 unit stack. Oh, that's Chiaha army. So if I siege down Chiaha and stack wipe that, then they'll take my peace deal immediately. Everybody's giving Condicherry to Altahama? I'm fairly certain for anyone that doesn't know, Condicherry actually is Italian, meaning mercenary army. I'm fairly certain the guy who tried to help defend Constantinople against Mehmed when he went for the siege of Constantinople was himself a condottieri. I can't remember his name, but the Genoese guy who actually was pretty cool. He did a lot of work to try and help Eastern Roman Empire. I mean, it was in vain, but he certainly did a fair job in helping with the defences. So again, I don't care about the hired army here, I just want Shaha's army to be gone. If they don't want to relent, you're just gonna stand still? If you're just gonna stand still, I'll stack wipe you. I don't mind. Do I catch him here? Yes, I'll catch him here. That's a stack wipe. Which means I'll then be able to annex because he's not got any troops left and he's fully sieged. Otherwise that would have been there would have been a wait there. So now that I have that, this should be colonizable. Perfect. Fraticelli heretics. That's fine. Oh! I've called something here that allows me to just colonize here. Very nice. Toledo? There's a Toledo in America? Is there really? That's cool. Also, I could literally walk into that 51k stack and probably stack wipe it. Which is kind of funny. It'd either be a stack wipe or insane damage. I don't mind this getting sieged out. I have got war exhaustion reduction passively because of the parliamentary issues. So I'm going to go around and start fighting. Get some of these units off the board. And I've got so much reserve military power that I'm actually going to spend some of it barraging some of their forts. Just to speed things along. They're going here, okay. Can I take some of this? I can take quite a bit of this. Okay, that's an immediate stack wipe. 12,000 dead. 600 lost. That's fair. Yep, 16,000 dead, 450 losses. Whew. Next is Quetta, because I want to be able to take that coastline here. I can claim Joara, and what I'll start to do is I'll start to claim Aegissi. I said I wanted to take to get my golden age enacted. I think I'll do it so that I can develop for cheaper. Would be sensible as an idea. Let's just make this quick. Oh, press the buttons then, Henry. Then I can take Quetta. Who has an army up there. That's fine, because I can just fully siege. Also, because Kasky and Quiz are in this war, and they're away from me, I won't be able to annex them in this war. So that means I should just siege them down to take their money and get them out of this war. That would make sense. Which is what I would do once I go and attack some people. I think going in for an attack would make sense. Again, all of these folks here, I want to fully annex. Okay, so my leader just got extra yearly Republican tradition. Thank you very much. See, because I haven't wiped out Kawata's armies, they have would result in vassalization or annexation. If I wipe out their army, it will disappear, which is rather cool. So with the extra Republican tradition, I should be earning 2.5. Though 2. Nice. Yeah, they're going on a carpet sieging spree here. They should all start to run away the minute I walk over, though. And I think, due to my income, it would be prudent of me to hire the free company. And then what I'll do is I'll set the free company to unsiege everything it can. So manual autonomous sieging on. I'll just set it like this, I guess. Let it do its thing. And I'll just go around and just start stomping rebels. Well, I say rebels, natives. If I just start removing them, they'll stop sieging. My war exhaustion is only 0.1 a month. That's not awful. Like, it's not great, but it's not awful. It could be worse. So I can just come in over here and deter them. Again, the entire goal here is just to get them off my lawn. I'll catch them here. That wasn't an immediate siege wipe, stack wipe. Heresy. So, Carrot is being desieged by Quiz. O ye of little knowledge. Right, I'm actually going to proc it now. I can't because I've gained provinces that don't have Renaissance. No? Yes, because I didn't have Renaissance in that province, but now I do. It should now be active this month. Okay, never mind. I'm at a loss. Let's just go into Kawata then. Again, this guy's just gonna do the thinking so I don't have to. I don't want anything of Kawata to be desieged. I want to be able to just take it. So I want to take them off Pensacola and then take down Quiz. They can start to try and siege my capital, that's fine. I'll allow it. And they're all stood on Pensacola for too long. Oh yeah, that's right, I had a Fort Defense Advisor. Well, that'll be why. Let's go to Quiz. Again, it's not counting the Embrace Renaissance because of reasons. So now I can spend a bit of my manpower and mill power let's go for admin because I'm about to do some coring, etc. Okay, Kasky next. Share about the guy who I literally just re-elected. So Quiz are out. Kasky could be out as well. And this guy can de-siege as much as he can. This free company is only going to be focused on my lands. Does Kawata want to give me their lands yet? No. Most because they still have troops. And I'm not going to give them the peace deal they want, because it's not the peace deal I want. You know what, let's actually finish off admin ideas. I've got enough points to help with the Colonialism, Debbie? Okay, Kasky, you can come out of my war. That's the wrong person. What the hell? And their clothes colour and Kasky's colour are so similar. Hopefully that black flags me. That does not black flag me because they will have access in each other's lands while they're a tribal federation. Always take the free policy to begin with. If you get your first two ideas, if it has a policy, always take the policy. Just always. There's no reason not to. It's always going to give you a benefit. That's always going to be the only one you can have. So there's no reason to not do it. Okay, I'm going to reset the free company. They can go and defend my capital now. Let's take out Atahachi next. Or what they actually called. Yeah, Atahachi. Cool. Marvellous. So again, free company's going to come along and either deter or win. Hopefully it should be in New York in time. We are Manhattan. We cannot lose Manhattan. I'll get rid of the crappy general. They feel compelled to stay locked because they had a wall breach. It's not always about them having positive siege progress. I've seen AI stay when they've had minus like 14% or whatever, just because they got a wall breach. They still don't want to concede. Also going to ask them to de-siege down here, please. Berger's influence is back down. I'm just filling out the mission. Where do I actually want to take the colonialism deving? I could do it in Wyoming Valley. It's close enough to Manhattan, and it's going to become coal later. Oh my god, look at the permanent claims on these bad boys. That's insane. So, Wyoming Valley's a good one. This isn't even my province. Otherwise, it could be Unami. But I think that it should be Wyoming Valley. I just think that will get the most benefits both... Well, not both, but I was going to say both early and late, but no. It will give me the most bonuses later. For me to have that up and running sooner. So, of the people still in this war, most of these will be annexed by me. Euro is complete. Kawita will now be annexed, which allows me to again work on my coring. Oh, nice. My Kawita separatists are being fought off by Altahammer. That's good. Cape Fear is finished as well. So I'm going to just get ready for colonialism by putting this on already, so that I can take it off quicker. My army doesn't want to engage, despite the fact they're several techs ahead. These guys will now become full annexed, which is yet another feather in the cap. Next up. So this is another way to deal with rebels. Just allow your enemies to take all the separatists. Plus it will de-siege my lands, and because rebel-controlled countries don't add to the war exhaustion, it should net me bigger bonuses than initially shown. The coring shouldn't be stopped here, which is good. I have enough to claim, so now I can take Italy, and once my lands are fully, united, I can then start to colonize Florida. So once I've got this guy out of the way, I might actually no, I can also take Kusa and Casita. Losing a little bit of money, but to be honest, I'm earning so much overall that it's not a problem. Again, this looks scarier than it is. I really couldn't care less. Forts will be later. This guy can't go out yet because there's not been enough time elapsed in the war. Even though they'll have ticking war exhaustion, the will result in annexation or vassalization actually trumps everything else. But apparently, something happened to make them want to be annexed, which is fine by me. More separatists. Again, these separatists are going to be easy to take down because they inherit the tech of the nation that thingy, I'm fairly certain. So now that it's here, I can make a start on the dev process of it. I want to let my points flow up. This is a tech I definitely have to develop because although I'm in the New World, colonialism specifies you're not in the New World, but you have subjects there. Your capital being there does not mean that you've discovered it, it's that you're there. So whether you play as Ming or whether you play as Portugal, as long as you're not got your capital in North or South America, you can get colonialism. It's quite fun to be like Japan or somebody like that and get colonialism because it just denies all of Europe. So Asia becomes more advanced. It's quite funny. I like doing it. Siege of Kusa. I'll start fighting some of these rebels. There's a lot less belligerence in this war now. So I won't be able to call quite a lot of these provinces just because they're either not connected to my capital or they're not coastal. So these guys are all not coastal, so I can't currently take them. So I currently have minus 40% war score. Which is kind of funny considering how much I'm actually stomping. Realistically, they don't have anything on me. They're about to be 100%ed in like the course of a couple months. Including their little friend being annexed. So this is all okay. Right, I'm going to start fighting these guys with the free company now. My main army can just start doing the real damage. Etowah, are you sure you want to siege my provinces, buddy? Is that really a good idea for you? Right, what's going on here? They're moving out and away. Maybe I go this way, through this direction, through the Rockies, to get out to them. Yeah, they're moving further away. which is good. So, because this is going to become a coal province, my priority is dev on Diplo now. So now that they're all running away, I'm going to start sieging. Oh, I need to unsiege this. Also, I currently can't manifest destiny this province because the surrounding provinces are all sieged. Even though there's a connection to my capital, there's not because it's actually breached. That's how the game treats it. Okay, my estates are almost completely back to normal too. Catskills wants 4 manpower. But it can get 4 manpower soon. It just needs to wait a little while longer. So Kashta is mine. And now there's only one person in the war. So what's my current OE? 50%. Okay, 48.8. But let's just call it 50. These guys will be worth 30%. So regardless of what happens, I will not. Yeah, let's accept peace. I'm minus 42%. Yeah, this is a bad war to be in. Let's see what happens, shall we? Give it precisely like 3 months. And I promise you this is not minus 42%. Cash to separatists are going to come down into gains. To get them gains. This does show the power of having forts though. Imagine if I had forts everywhere. They wouldn't be able to really get me at all. So that just brought it down to minus 25 because I've neutral. Oh, no, this is going to be a neutralization of the war goal. Then I'm going to be at 0%. So bear in mind, about 2 months ago, I was minus 42%. Just bear that in mind. And now, I'm at 100%. There you go. Well, I will be once I've finished these sieges. And then they will have no choice but to accept a full annexation. Which they do now anyway. See ya. Manhattan spread far and wide? Why is Denmark my rival? Norway's here. So it might be a Norwegian Canada. Interesting. I think I discussed I want the supremacy of the Diet. Just to help with my current estate problems. I will swap it over once I have lots of crown land. So, with that big change in my land, I can now manifest destiny a little differently. Good. And again, I'm just going to claim some of it, you see? I don't think I have any looming disasters, really. Yeah, not really. This is going to go up here. Well, if Denmark are going to be my rival, I do want to humiliate them. So I should start building some heavy ships. Heavy ships and transports. Also, I actually don't have a way to get them. I literally cannot cross. Can I just I don't know, have an ally over in Europe that I can just ask to share maps of this for me? Offer alliance. No, none of them. Portugal would consider it. I mean, it's kind of interesting, considering they're the ones I'm most likely going to have to attack first. Well, that's okay. So, Manhattan borders looking pretty good. Big fan of that. Yeah, these guys can just continue to be around the outskirts of my land. Anyway, next time will be... let's proc this now. Next time I'll deal with the big scary rebels. Peace!